Hey everyone, and welcome to a Film Time video. 90 Day Fiancé is an American documentary / reality TV series on TLC that follows couples who have received a K-1 visa and therefore have 90 days to marry each other. The very first episode aired in 2014 and is still going today. Although some couples are very agreeable and pleasant, there are some who just cause trouble and drama. Who are these couples? Let's find out in the topic of today's video, 10 out-of-control couples on 90 Day Fiancé. Get ready, because you're about to find out who the most incompatible couples are. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Now, let's dive right in, starting with number 1. For number 1, we have Darcy and Jesse. This couple seems relatively pleasant at first, but it doesn't take long to see their relationship unravel. After the first sit-down meal between Jesse, Darcy, and her 2 daughters, a massive argument erupts. This escalated to the next day, resulting in Jesse packing up and leaving after he threatened to call the police on Darcy. At number 2, we chose Colt and Larissa. These 2 lovebirds were destined to fail from first impressions. Colt clearly does not come from a very wealthy family, yet Larissa expects him to drop everything for her. It's clear that she views him and his family very condescendingly. The couple ultimately failed, having filed for a divorce about a year ago. For number 3, we have Molly and Louise. Molly came into a relationship with children. However, Louise showed blatant disrespect to them and acted very inappropriately and immaturely. Louise continues to show disrespect towards his wife and her family. As Louise and Molly continued to clash heads, the 2 eventually split ways, divorcing in 2018. At number 4, we chose Anfisa and George. These 2 were clearly doomed from the beginning since they had different ideals coming in mind while coming into the relationship. While George was looking for a beautiful young wife, Anfisa was just looking for a wealthy American to grant her a green card. Anfisa clearly has high standards, making it clear that she enjoys expensive luxury items. However, George cannot provide much for her, and the 2 are incompatible, with George ending up in prison for unrelated reasons. For number 5, we have Nicole and Azan. These 2 are one of the most disrespectful couples we have seen. Azan is clearly constantly putting Nicole down for her weight, going as far as to say that he is, quote-unquote, only attracted to her 55%. What's more is that Azan was revealed to have been cheating on Nicole. With Azan wanting to live a physically healthy life and Nicole's lifestyle being the complete opposite, the 2 ultimately fell apart as expected. At number 6, we chose Mark and Nikki. This couple has the largest age gap so far on this list, with Mark being 58 years old and Nikki being 19 years old. The 2's maturity levels are obviously one of the most jarring things between them, on top of Nikki's Philippines background and Mark's American background. On top of lack of communication, the duo ultimately had several awkward and incompatible moments throughout the show. For number 7, we have Chantel and Pedro. The one factor that led to this couple's demise is due to one major reason: family. The 2's respective families constantly had drama and issues with one another, neither afraid to hold any punches as they constantly bickered with one another. At number 8, we chose Paul and Karine. The biggest issue these 2 individuals had was the language barrier. Interestingly enough, the couple never tried to learn each other's language, with Paul outright refusing to learn Portuguese. It's clear that after watching the 2 interact that Paul has no respect for Karine or her culture. With this in mind, the 2 had an extremely tumultuous relationship. For number 9, we have Michael and Juliana. The 2 met at a yacht party in Croatia and immediately hit it off. The 2's backgrounds harshly contrasted though, since Michael is a wealthy wine entrepreneur, while Julia was not as well off growing up. Juliana is seen to have taken advantage of Michael's wealth, going as far to buy herself a car using his money. At the end of the day, they are still together right now, interestingly enough, quarantined with Michael's ex-wife. Before we reveal our final pick, let us know down in the comments which couple seemed the most disastrous to you. Do you watch 90 Day Fiancé? Comment down below, and now into our final pick for this list with number 10. For number 10, we chose the infamous Ed and Rose. These 2 have actually gone viral for how out of control they are, with Ed constantly disrespecting Rose's physical appearance, her romantic past, as well as her culture. The 2 are clearly incompatible. The 2 ended a messy split, with Rose leaving the hotel they were staying at while Ed was out. One of 90 Day Fiancé's most infamous lovers, Ed and Rose are sure to go down as one of the most cringeworthy yet strangely entertaining couples yet. So what did you think of our list? If you watch 90 Day Fiancé, who has been your favorite and least favorite couples on there? And make sure to let us know in the comments below, and tune in next time for another Film Time video.